Hello, I'm Asteni, and this is a guide on how to win TI games. If you don't know about me, I've coached Furia B8 on the past years. During the last season, I've coached Hokori on Tour 1, No Ping on Tour 2. I've cast field EU, NA, and CIS DPC matches, and all the DPC SA tours in the English language. This is a 3 series videos where I want to show TI winning strats. First, on this video, I will explain the meta. On a second one, I'll show how to draft. And the third one, how to play the draft on the meta. So, about the current meta, what it is and why is it. The current meta is a fast 5-man grouping up strat. It's gonna win against a late game strategy if you apply it well. I'm actually surprised that it took quite a while on the last chance qualifiers to teams to actually show those type of strats. Because if you take in comparison the regional qualifiers, Batboom and Entity, they've stomped the qualifiers by playing those strategies. And I'm gonna show the reasons why the fast man Dota is winning. The 3 reasons that makes the fast Dota win are, first of all, split pushing is way harder right now. Second, 6-slotted carries sucks. And third, there's so many broken items and summons and neutrals that I'm gonna show you guys. So for the first reason, it's harder to split and of course delay the game to a late timing. First topic on that is that it's way easier to take the tier 1 off lane tower of the enemy team, or your safe lane tower, as you can see on this clip. That means that it's way harder for the dire team on that case to split push, because you want to split push usually you're off lane, and it's way harder to split push once you don't have this tower. Same goes for the Radiant team. You want to split push here, and it becomes way harder to force heroes on like a tier 2, tier 3 if you don't have this TPing spot. Another reason why split pushing sucks right now, if you look at the position 4s that are being picked on the meta, you have Tusk with a BKB piercing spell, you have Clockwork with a lot of vision and a BKB piercing spell, you have Nyx with a lot of vision and catch that can help you get bursted before you even get to BKB. You have Marcy, a hero that can easily buy bash, and then you cannot also split because it will have a BKB piercing spell. On top of that, if you're catch splitting, you're probably gonna die, because the mid laners, they have a lot of burst right now. Heroes such as SF, Lina, Morphling, they can burst you down so easily. Also Spirits with Witchblade, and on top of that, you also have hard carries building very early daggers, so not even needed the position 4 to catch you. They might just play with the carry. Any hero that gets you out of position splitting, you're gonna die. With the glyph changes, you have a way harder time taking full lane, because it's important to have teammates to tank the glyph and keep a creep alive. Tier 1 teams learned way better how to fake back and keep pushing, so usually if you are splitting, your teammates will get picked off in the entrance of the base, and you probably lose the game without even putting up a fight. On top of glyph changes, we have the flag bearer. Beforehand, for hard committing on a push, you could just rely on catapult waves, which came every 5 minutes. Flag bearer with magical resist requires also a harder commit for enemy team to keep the backdoor protection, creating a window for your team to hard commit in a push every minute. With flag bearer bounty, bounty runes, outpost experience, and gold kill mechanics, supports can keep pace with the game playing grouped up. They don't need farm to reach items, which is the next reason I'm gonna show you why fast Dota wins. So the second reason that is the 6-slotted carry strategy sucks is because, first of all, the Bkb Nerf. You don't want a hero that can only fight each 90 seconds. So if you have all your net worth on a hero that can fight once in a minute and a half, that's definitely not optimal on a team fight meta. As mentioned, the resources are better split. As you can see on this topic about the major, where they show that the better you split resources between teammates, the more likely you are to get a good outcome on the match. Of course, there are many reasons why splitting resources makes sense and why you can do more with less as supports. One of the reasons is, of course, the salve nerf, which means supports don't need to buy salves for their carries on the lane, which means they're getting more items, more gold. But the biggest one, I would say, is the shard timing. Now that you can buy shards at the 15-minute mark, means for some heroes, that you can have a very, very impactful item on a very early timing. If you don't think those are enough reasons to group up as 5, let me show you the third reason why. Auras and summons, they are completely broken on this patch. Chen has been nerfed over and over, but the main factors that make the hero broken were not touched or very, very short nerfed. Look at this clip. Just watch how much damage DP tanks. Try to do the maths. I just think DP can tank infinite damage. She has, let's say, Divine Factor giving 2 health regen and 2 armor. Mana regen, we don't care. 2 armor, the Mecha's aura, heal amplification increased by 15%, and the inspiration aura. Also, there's a Chen with Mechans and Hand of God. They can group up, use Exo to take a tower, and the enemy team knows what to do. You wanna burst these DP with Exo, right? Can you burst it? What? Why is the DP full? This is just like completely broken, and there are many other ways to show that auras are broken. To show how auras can be super broken, I will show the major finals where some people say that PSG LGD choked. I don't think so. I just think that Team Spirit, they have a way better draft with a genius idea here. That is, the enemy team has physical damage, mad damage, and no damage. So basically, all you need is infinite armor. You go with an axe that with the Berserker's Call is gonna have a 25 bonus armor, and you add 24 armor on top of that by having auras. So you can have a 3 armor, you have 15% health increase, you have plus 5 armor on the ice armor, you have toughness aura with 3, you have divine factor, you have Vlad's aura, and yeah, that's only that. Also here you have Shiva's with aura that's gonna reduce the enemy healing and lifesteal, super good against CK and IO. So you just hit a spot that, okay, you need a TI winning execution, might be the case because they are against a TI second place execution, but that shows how strong Chen auras can be, and all the creep auras, all the auras that you can get out of Shivas, out of Wraith Pact, out of Vlads, Mechans, etc. (74% physical resist). That means if you wanna kill a hero with 2.3k, let's say, you need to roughly deal 10k damage. If that shit ain't broken, I really have no clue about the meta. If that's not broken, I have no clue what's going on with Dota 2. One last example, because I don't want to go so further on how the game is played. I just want to show that the items are broken, so I like to bring some actual replays, so it's not only me saying, hey, it's broken, trust me, I'm a Steenie, I'm not a TI. But if you look at some clips, like a 12-minute Roche with a Pudge with Vanguard, and Enigma with Vlads, not even the Wraith Pact done, you get surprised by how easy and how fast you can win games. That's also another topic that you're gonna see a lot of position 1 with Siege because you have Aegis, but that's for another video. To finish this video, I just wanna show the win rates of items on this current meta. I'm gonna have it displayed here. I don't wanna single-handedly talk about them, but of course we wanna take with a grain of salt the Shivas and Assault one, because usually making it because you have a lot of gold, so you're doing good in the game. But most of the aura items are with 60% more win rate. That's a good indicator that playing the meta like this is a very good way. I'd love if you guys leave some feedback here. If you are playing competitive and you want to send me a message. To be honest, that was quite common when I used to do the videos in Portuguese, but the pro community in Brazil is not that huge, so I'm trying out making the videos in English. I really hope you guys like. I really hope it gets a few views so I can move on to the second video where I'm gonna talk like how to draft the meta. I wanna show why, for example, Chen is like a perfect second pick strategy and it kind of sucks as a first pick. And then I can move to the third one on how actually playing the meta. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends. Share with TI teams. Might be helpful for them. You never know. Thank you.